everybody, and welcome to Vintage Markets Inside the Charts. My name is Tamar Mehr from Trade with Precision, and today I want to start with a chart of Euro Dollar, and this is the weekly chart, and we can see that the market once again have found resistance at around the level of 1.0530. What's also important about this touch is that it's slightly lower than the previous touch. So currently we don't have a confirmed trend on the weekly. We have a lower high and a higher low over here. It's the same story for the monthly chart. Even though the momentum was with the sellers, we are currently in the process of pulling back, and we went from a higher high to a lower low, and we could potentially pull back some more. So if we look back at the daily, then we can see that the daily has broken through this 1.0450 area. This is a breakdown level, and also made a lower low. So because there is no clear direction from the higher time frame, I'm looking at two options here. First option is if we get a pullback into this 1.450 area, that breakdown level, and we'll get some signs that the sellers are coming back into the market, any kind of consolidation over here with a momentum push lower, change of direction on the lower time frame, then I'll be looking to take this to the downside toward that 1.03 level. If, however, the market will come back and test this blue line, the 1.05 level, from below and consolidate underneath it, then I'll be looking for a continuation of this higher time frame pullback toward this green line, the level of 1.0630. Next, I want to move to the chart of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin enthusiasm has given way to an intensified sell-off after the market broke through the consolidation level in and around the area of 91,000 over here. So this is the weekly chart, and we can see we spent a good couple of weeks here pushing from that level, defending that level until we broke through this level this week. We can also see that we have made here an ever so slightly higher high. So we again moved from a higher high to a lower low here on the weekly chart. If we take a look on the monthly chart, we can see that the monthly is still in an uptrend. We've got clear series of higher highs and higher lows, moving averages 10, 20, 50, all fanning, all in the correct order for an uptrend, and a very strong convergence here on the momentum indicators. But we can also see that this big strong push that we had made the market overextended, meaning quite a big distance between where price action was trending and the moving averages. And with this big push that we had last week, we got closer into the averages and also into this previous level in and around the 74,000. So going into the daily chart, we can see this consolidation level, the amount of time that we spend around that area before going ahead and breaking through that level. So what I'd like to do is draw the Fibonacci retracement from the latest high to the low, and what we can see is that we've got that area between the 50 and the 61.8% retracement is clustering quite nicely with this level of consolidation in and around that 91,000. Also, if and when the market will pull back into the area, it will also bring us closer to the averages in the context of the daily chart. So for a continuation of this higher time frame pullback, I'll be looking for a test of this 91 area and a rollover and a push toward the next level of support and resistance in and around that 74,000. Moving on to the chart of Tesla, and Tesla is down about 40% from the high it made here in late 2024. So this is the weekly chart, and we can see that we're actually pulling back into a very strong level of support and resistance around the 270 20. If we'll take a look here on the monthly chart, we can see that the monthly chart is in an uptrend. We had a very strong push once again. We were overextended, and now we're pulling back and we are touching the averages. So if we'll take a look here on the daily chart, we can see that the daily chart is now in a downtrend, and we can see the bounce that we had here on Friday of this level. But we can see also that we do have a downtrend with moving averages 10, 20, 50 all fanning, all in the correct order for a downtrend, and a conversion to the downside on this time frame as well from the momentum indicators. So what I want to do is add here the Fibonacci retracement of this latest move, and we can see similar to Bitcoin, we also have the area between the 50 and the 61% retracement clustering nicely with this level of support and resistance in and around the 325. So it's a similar scenario that I'm looking at. I'm looking for either a pullback into this level, sign that the sellers are coming back, and looking for another push toward that 270. If, however, we'll see signs that the buyers want to take over and continue the overall direction of the monthly time frame chart, then I'll be looking for a push toward the next level of support and resistance that sits in and around the 375. So with all of these potential setups, I need signs from the lower time frame of change of direction. We are bouncing between very strong levels of support and resistance. Happy trading, everyone. Bye for now.